not just the self-empowerment, not just the self-educating, not just the, you know, get yourself up, get yourself going kind of thing, right? We like to talk about real shit, like how I equated ancient mythology to what's going on globally right now with the pole shift and everything else, and how it lines up with everything that they said before and with science now and everything else, right? We like to keep it grounded around here, no matter how esoteric or no matter how occult or no matter how woo woo we like to get around here within reason, because I don't trust much of the provably current woo woo. But this is definitely gonna piss some people off. I'm aware of that. I'm aware, and we're gonna talk about it anyways. So I sat up here before the election and I stated Trump was the lesser of all evils. I stated that Biden should have never been in office, and that was proven now. In fact, most of the stuff that I've said over the last, 4.5 years now, kind of came true. And I did have one prediction that it was almost like the government saw it. Like, they see everything though, right? And they're like, oh, we can do that in half the time. And they did. It's it's very weird. It's very weird to be able to look at something and be like, I know how that's going to play out. And it plays out exactly the way that you thought. It's very, very freaky. It's very weird. So, I feel like I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot with this one because I don't want it to be true, but this is what it's popping up to me lately. All right, what's going on, Nathaniel? Um, so I don't know if you guys pay attention to politics, and I don't know if you guys. Hi, Dinkles. Oh, I like that, Dinkles the clown. I like that. So I don't know if you guys pay attention to politics or anything like that, or pay attention to markets and how money moves and what's going on in industries right now. Hi, gamer. But this is what I'm seeing. All right. Like I said, we're gonna get real tonight. We're not gonna talk about the rest of that crap that I usually do. So let's get into it. Um, so have you guys noticed over the last 6 months how everything coming out is about what everything that Trump's doing, that he promised to do, and everything else? And keep in mind, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I don't have a hat in this race. If anything, I'm a Carlinist. I'm like George Carlin. Like sides don't matter. We got puppet masters above the whole thing. It's been proven. Um, so sides don't matter. If you're somebody that buys into having a side, these people went to the same schools, they hang out in the same circles, they have the same friends. Do you really think they think any differently of each other? No. It's just hands shaking hands behind the back so you can't see, right? That's how deals get made. That's partially what I want to bring up tonight. So listen to this. All right. So I don't know if you guys have noticed over the last 6 months so far, but everything is about what Trump's doing. All the money that he's bringing back in, everything that's been rolling and producing. I don't know about anywhere else in the country. I just know about like the West Coast over here where I'm at, like roughly about the 6 to 7 states around me. And this is what I know, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I know. One, money is coming into this fucking country. It is. But it's coming in through tariffs, it's coming in through other avenues, not ways of generating money for the middle class, lower middle class, things like that. It's going to the higher ups. It's Trump taking care of his buddies and only his buddies. period. End of story. Because I don't know about your guys' side of the country, but over here I'm hearing nothing about banks and other financial institutions giving out small business loans for smaller businesses to come back after COVID, right? I don't hear anything of it. It's still the small, minute, little niche amount of jobs that have been here the whole time, that we've been fighting for this whole time. I do not see any kind of growth on the ground level. Every job that is existing right now is simply the ones that they've been churning through the last 4 years. And they're just continuing to do it. While the money that's coming in is through military, it's through tariffs, it's through embargoes, export, import, etc. So, where is the actual support for actual Americans? The ones on the ground, the ones that have to go to work and work a normal job, the ones that don't get to sit in a fucking high rise and get bailed out by taking money from the rest of us. Where is the support for the entrepreneur? Where are the jobs being generated at? Because it's nowhere around here. California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico that I know of, there's no job generation whatsoever that I can see. It's the same positions that people are just either aging out of and replacing, or they have a position that they know is high churn and they churn it out very quickly over the last 4 years period. I don't see any expansion. I don't see any new businesses. Where? Why do you think everybody's going to the internet? Like, think about that. Yeah, okay. See, Mark knows what I'm talking about right there. I don't know if you're still in here, Mark, but right on. Yes. Like, do you guys, like, and look at this. All lies, goodbye, dork, Mark. Okay, so Marky Mark, you go be a brainless sheep. You go be a shill. Go ahead. Go on. Because that's exactly what they want you to think. Just like when the Democrats were in office, all you Democrats were buying the fucking Kool-Aid and guzzling that shit. You weren't just drinking the Kool-Aid, you were guzzling that shit. And now MAGA experts, now you're guzzling the shit. I got fucking loads for your ass if you want that. That's because the internet. Yep. Yeah. No, well, Mark, like, I think you and I can agree, because it looks like you and I seem to be the only two that understand what's going on right now. It's not just the auto industry, though. Like, the industry that I've been in for the last 25 years, like cell phones, technology, everything. Like, it's stagnant. It's at a standstill. The only people making money are the CEOs and the board members. There's no growth. If anything, there's more shrinkage now that the money's coming in, because they don't need to, right? Dude, this is rated for adults, so if you're a child, get the hell out. This is about real world shit right now. And if you don't understand that, get the fuck out. I have no sympathy. I'm not here to cater to anybody. I'm not asking for your fucking sub. I'm not asking for your fucking like. I'm talking about real shit right now. So, let's get back to what Mark was just talking about. So, yeah, it's not just the auto industry, it's the technology, it's everything. There's no expansion, there's no growth. The money's coming in, but it's going into the big wigs' pockets. Nobody anywhere in the country is seeing anything. So they can go out there and simply just say, oh, look, we got money coming in. Yes, that's true, but none of us are actually seeing it. We're actually still living in a recession/depression level existence right now. Then get out of here, Wyatt. This is not for you. This is an adult conversation. See your way out of it. Several times, yeah. While the U.S. continues to hold the line, I'm thinking it's more of we can't let Trump. Yeah, exactly. The Democrats don't want him to look good, and they don't want him to look bad. So of course they're gonna do everything they can to balance the scales. So of course, look what happens. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and it's the same line. Why, if you're not old enough to have the stomach to deal with this, I'm just going to ban you, dude. And I don't like banning anybody. I like letting it be the Wild West down there. I like letting people do what they want to do. But if you're going to complain and be a little bitch about it, I will get rid of you. So, it's frustrating. Because as somebody, I'm a college dropout, so technically I can't get a job as anything above a district to area manager, right? You want me to make you leave, buddy? Alright, here we go. You want me to remove you? We can go. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. 24 hours sounds good to me. Goodbye. Goodbye, child. Goodbye. So, right? He's just, dude, I get a lot of that. I get a lot of that with this stuff. Dude, grow some fucking balls. In fact, you know what? Just grow the fuck up. It's the real world. Like, the real world is not pretty. The real world is not nice. It's not nice at all. Growth. Like, you spiritual fucks. Like, it's not pretty. It's an ugly experience to go from a depressive piece of shit to being empowered again. It's not pretty. So I'm not going to pull fucking punches just because you are a fucking child mentally. I'm not going to pull punches. I've been disabled my whole life. I've been bullied. I've been beaten. I've been literally broken because people don't like me. I am not stepping down for anybody. I will crush you before you crush me. Get out of here if you can't deal with it. Now, apologies, Mark. We were actually having a real fucking conversation. So, auto industry technology. Hold on, did I miss one of Mark's comments? No, I think I got back to that one. Yeah, we can't let Trump look good. I know, right? I should learn dude, get out of here with that pussy ass shit. If I took that position in life, do you know how many people would have broken more of my bones when I was younger, bullying me? Do you understand? No, you don't treat others the way you want to be treated, you I was going to cuss again. I'm not going to. You idiot. You treat them the way they treat you so they fucking stop. There, I cussed. Dude, get out of here with this fucking 5-year-old mentality bullshit. Get out of here with it. Now, fuck off. I know. Like, I'm 43, dude. Like, my fun days are done. Like, if you're coming here because I used to do Madden, go look at the channel. All it is my personal journey over the last 10 months to make myself better. All my Madden content is gone. So you shouldn't be here probably. Because this is adult content now. And it's been adult content for 10 fucking months. Deal with it. Now, okay, let's get back here. So, we can't make Trump look bad, but we're going to try to make Trump look as bad as we possibly fucking can, right? We're going to try to do that shit. So, where's the counterbalance to it? I think you guys see where I'm going with this. Okay, you're not going to let me do everything I want, so I'm going to make sure my buddies get fed first, right? Got to make sure my billionaire and millionaire buddies are taken care of. And, we'll just blame it on the Democrats because we have to screw everybody else over. We have to screw that upper middle class entrepreneur that wants to open a store, or maybe 2 or 3, and employ, 5 to 6 people per damn store. Right? That's who's taking the hit in all this. Regardless of whether you're MAGA or whether you're just straight Republican or you're Libertarian or you're Tea Party, you're Democrat, wherever, centrist, Green Party, I don't give a fuck. You all drink the tea. It's all one team, and you think it's divided when it's really not. The only thing they're doing is effectively using MK Ultra to divide ourselves, because a divided nation cannot rise up against oppressors. Correct? Correct. I swear to God, I'm the only one that paid attention in school. Exactly. The economy doesn't... That's why our votes don't matter. Thank fucking God somebody finally is in here that comprehends this shit that I don't have to defend against. That's why, like, Mark, I've said for years, dude, take a cycle off. You'll see nothing changes. The Electoral College, even with 0 votes out of the popular vote, will still generate the same results. You will see that. You will see that you have no control. You will see that you are not really free. That they let you sit there and they let you think that you have a choice, but you have none. All you are is an animal in an invisible cage. And society makes you think that you're safe, but that cage makes you forget you're still an animal. And animals need to eat. And it's eat or be eaten out there. And guess what? They want you treating everybody else the way that you want to be treated. So they can walk all over you. Exactly. 23 flavor. I like this guy. I finally have somebody that I can relate to. It's been a while because I haven't seen Trend in a while. I've had a couple people in here. They trickled away because obviously what you see that I have to deal with, good sir. But yeah, it's which flavor do you want to get rammed up the ass with today, right? And then they want you to look at these things like the riot in LA. They want you to look at these things like when the stuff was happening up in Seattle during COVID. They want you distracted away from seeing what they're really doing. Like, I bet all of you still think that the Las Vegas shooting was some guy up on a high-rise going nuts that just wanted to kill people. I bet you guys still believe that. You should probably look into that. Because from the last time I checked, everybody was shot down in this parking lot where they're having a party down there, and a lot of the coroner reports say that the gunshots were coming straight fucking down. But if you stand, I don't know if you guys have been to Vegas. I used to live in Vegas. If you stand in that parking lot and look straight up, guess what's straight above you? Nothing, just sky. It's a very wide open parking lot, and these shots came straight down. Was there really a shooting? Was there really? Nah. But like, nah, he wasn't even the lone wolf, dude. He had nothing to do with it. He was the patsy. He was a straight patsy, man. He was already dead before they got up in there. Already dead. With people, like, what, a couple hours before saying that he was meeting with a couple hot chicks down in the bar that was saying, like, oh, we know this rich dude and he wants to buy guns. Yep. You can't really go into detail about that shit. I've seen what happens. But yeah, it's just the things that people buy into are crap. And this is coming from somebody that's professionally sold you crap for 25 years, and I've done it effectively. I don't get into a job and make management within the first 30 days in a corporate environment without being that motherfucker. I know what I'm talking about. Again, college dropout, but 173 IQ, and I never stopped going to school. Like, I literally set up my life, still to this day, to learn like I'm in school. Because, well, that's the first effective way to ward off Alzheimer's, is to always learn something new every day. Right? Maybe you guys should learn from that too. That might be something. Like, learn a new craft every single day. Keep your mind active, learning new things. Not just going over the things that you already know. Learn new shit. Expand your horizons. make you more viable in the workplace, right? It's all about growth. Why do we forget that? I don't know. Maybe because growth is ugly, like I just got done saying a little bit ago. It is. It's very ugly. It's horrifically ugly. Like, if I wasn't so desperate, like back when I looked myself in the mirror a year and a half ago and was like, I don't like this person anymore. I don't know this person. You know? Anyways. But then again, most of you come on here just to escape life, and here I am, like, confronting it. So, of course, you and I are going to have opposing views, because I'm trying to do something with my life again. I'm not going to let a woman crush my soul and call me a failure. No, I'm going to prove that I'm not. Right? And this has been a long fucking road, like 7 years of depression. God damn, dude, that was a long fucking time. 54? Nice. Okay, so I do have... Yeah, okay, so I do have somebody within my age demographic. Because technically at one time, right, you either have people just like window shopping and not being an active participant in their own life, or you have a person being an active participant in their own life, and then people are like, I don't like that. Because after a person grows, then you... Right, exactly. And I didn't come on here tonight to get a laugh. Like I said, I wanted to talk about something serious. So, since I have an intelligent human being in here with me finally, when is this going to turn around, dude? Like, have you heard anything? Because everything I'm seeing is still the same thing. There's no economic growth. Like, on the lower levels, there's not, like, it's still the same handful of jobs, and everybody's still sucking the same dick to get it, and it's basically just like a merry-go-round at this point. Like, I don't know. It's getting frustrating. Because, like, I was going through interview after interview, and I'm like, I have the credentials to get the job. Why am I not getting it? Okay, it must be me. And then I start doing this shit. And I'm getting more interviews finally. After I hurt myself at a job that didn't even... was worth my time. Like, holy shit. But we won't go into that. We already went into that. I just don't... Nothing's growing. Nothing is other than the same shit. And it's like, they keep hiring the same people. Almost like they're expecting... Excuse me, by the way. Almost like they're expecting to not allow them to last and to churn through them even faster again. It's... because I'm somebody that paid attention in school, this is becoming very, 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 very communistic, regardless of what side you sit on. This is becoming very, very communistic. It is. And a lot of you were not even alive for real communism. Anybody older than... maybe not even 35. I don't even know if you're 35 right now, would you remember the Berlin Wall coming down? Maybe if you have 173 IQ like I do. But I was 7? Yeah, I was like 7, I want to say almost 8 when the wall came down. And I remember that vividly. Like, I remember what real communism is. And then if you actually, like, learn... If you actually learn and you take your patriotic Americanized view out of it, you actually learn that we've been the bad guy the whole time. Like, we look at ourselves like we're great fucking people, but if you look at us historically, thanks to the FBI and the CIA and everybody else, we have been the fucking bad guy pulling the strings this whole fucking time. Since well before I was born. Well before I was fucking born. It's just, why am I the only one waking up? Why am I going to be that angry, grumpy old man at 70 years old being like, you guys brought this on yourselves, go fuck yourself? Like, it really feels like that, because it feels like every generation that comes into maturity that can vote every fucking year, you're getting dumber and dumber, motherfuckers. Dumber and fucking dumber. And as somebody who puts in his entire soul into somebody when he's training a new hire, when he's taking care of anybody in his life, that's an insult to me personally. Because you represent me. And that, on a worldwide level, is bullshit, because that's not what I'm about. I am disabled. I had to work for everything I fucking had in this life. Twice as hard as a normal motherfucker like you. Because people are more willing to hire you than they are me, because they're afraid that I'm going to break on them. And guess what? I do break. And guess what? I don't tell them, because I need to keep my fucking job. Get that. Like, just me standing up in the morning. Where is this? Your muscles at any normal point of the day, right? Just walking around. My muscles. Mine. At any normal point. This is not me working out. This is just me sitting around like I'm doing now, walking around like normal people do. Like, do you understand? You were born on normal mode. I was born on hard mode. Just me moving and walking, it takes more effort than anything you guys can do in life. Me working out and doing 2 workouts a day, 4 sets apiece, is like you doing 8 workouts in a day. Like, think about that. Yeah, right, Mark? I'm gonna be oh, Mark, yes. Oh, you want to talk about Iran, Israel? Oh shit, dude. You do know Israel owns basically like 85% of America, right? Anybody other than me and Mark know why? I'll give you one word. One word. Rothschild. Or I'll give you 3. Goldsmith and Goldstein to go along with it. Rothschild, Goldsmith, and Goldstein. Israel owns about 85% of fucking America. Do you guys know that? Do you know that's why we are joining that war? Because they have us by the balls? Because when we instituted, like, the CIA, we basically went to Israel and was like, can we copy Mossad? Can we please copy Mossad? Did you guys know that? I bet you guys didn't know that. Like, literally, Israel has us by the balls. Imagine that, right? And yeah, I'm gonna be a grumpy ass old man too, Mark. I'm gonna be a grumpy ass old man too, because this shit is getting crazy. Like, this is not like a world you can live a life in right now. This is a world that you can barely survive in. And they're trying to force people like you and me into survival mode. They're trying to cause that. If you took 2 steps back and actually looked at everything from a fucking bird's eye view, you would see that for yourself. But like 99% of you, and that's being kind, let's be honest, 99% of you drink the fucking Kool-Aid. 99% of you want to be children. You don't want to be involved. You don't want to have an active participation in this. You just want to be told what to do. You want to play your role, think you're a badass, and keep it moving. But I challenge you right now. I challenge all of you right now before I hang up this call. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Grow the fuck up.